This way. Found you. Entropy, now's your chance. Let's go. We need to find a safe place. Okay, finally made it. I guess we'll have to lie low in Oxford for a while now. Seriously, aren't you supposed to be my turf? But all this trouble today almost turned your Oxia into my new home. Wait. The only reason we could use the Anchor of the Apocalypse before was because of Sena. Perception, has Sena regained consciousness on your end? Unfortunately, not yet, which means she can't help you activate the Anchor of the Apocalypse right now, and Donique, with its power sealed, can't do it without external help either. Does that mean we're stuck here? At the very least, Lantern saw you, a fellow Shu. So as long as Song-Che can talk some sense into her next time they meet, history may not repeat. I might be able to patch things up with her, but I'm not sure about Entropy. Indeed, she might decide to take you out first, then question Song-Che and Donique about why you were with them. But don't panic, since Lantern completely ignored Donique just now, there's at least one turf that's safe for all of you. Turf? Oh right, turf. Such a simple logic. Follow me. So, why here? This is Donique's turf, so Lantern wouldn't just barge in uninvited. Lantern's a stickler for rules. If it's someone else's turf and the owner hasn't given permission, she's less likely to get all set up for a massacre. What about Serapom's turf? That's because Serapom agreed to put Lantern in charge for her safety. This is just how the world works. Sometimes a single word can make or break deals. Are you planning to stick around here until those three gain consciousness? Sounds like the easiest plan. Very well, then I'll prepare for the joint burial for you two. Breaking free from the Shu of Union's control on one's own takes at least a century. To be more precise, according to my calculation, the half-life of this union is around 2,500 years. Until then, I can only keep those three in the shadows and stand by here. Fine, it appears you two aren't exactly thrilled about being buried together just yet. In that case, I'll try to stabilize the communication signal here. At this point, only Oxia's technology may help you. Thanks to Song-Che's vivid account, Chen Xue quickly grasped what went down at the library. So, even though you've left the library, they still haven't regained consciousness. If we see this almost obsessed state through the lens of a hive mind, Serapom's power is overly far-reaching. After all, this is Langqiu. I'm not too sure about the details of Serapom's power. Among the 7 shoes, perhaps only Master and Thelema can help. But given the current circumstances, if we directly search for them, it will only make things worse. Regardless of the obstacles along the way, continuing awakening the other shoes itself will incur Lantern's hostility. In that case, how about giving the Data Research Institute's approach a try? True to its name, it is a gold mine of data. Funny how this counts as a blessing in disguise. After you left, we received reports on multiple anomalies in Oxia City. The 11th incident went down at a chain store called 668. The security cams caught some strange shadow wiggling on the wall. The institute extracted features from the video sample. Amidst the sea of holographic data, we pinpointed something solid, the barrier-breaking candles. And after we put the article inside the Lantern organization and reading the truth through source matter, we found the file that Entropy should have received on her terminal by now. Excavation point 156-41433. A new material that you've never seen before. Who'd have thought that reconstructing barrier-breaking candles would help you find new clues about the 7 shoes in your exploration of the source matter? What a pleasant surprise. Forget the name, it's just a serial number. But as an extension of the barrier-breaking candles, it holds more information on the Shoe of Union. It might just point us in the right direction. So it's a box of memory and time. Then, if we don't continue going against my master, we'll never... Remember, Master was super protective of that box. Catching it was a big no-no, even for me. Who'd have thought we'd be crossing the line multiple times in a single day? Back in the days, Master would have chewed us out and have us grabbing toilets all day. Just grabbing toilets? If it helps Sena and everyone, I'd do it a million times over. Fair point. Alright, let's do it. On perception, I think we're ready to risk it all. This time, there's no procession and no mysterious voice. This is information from the box of memories and time. It's different from regular life data. Look over there. It's another you. Miss me? It's Big Sis Ch2. Got any surprise snacks for us today? Spoiling the surprise takes the fun out of it. Dive in and see. Snowy bean paste and stir-fried prawns, my favorite. Thanks, Ch2. But why is it that you went to fewer parties this month but brought back even more stuff? I can't just lower my standards. With so many parties out there, gotta pick and choose. Just a couple days ago, I accepted a commission from a prominent family. Once this deal goes through, you guys can have these stuff every day. Wait, it's not Lady Thelema's family, is it? Bingo! You're awesome! Alright, you got your treat. With me around, everything's smooth sailing. Bye! Later! They say clothes make man. But who'd have thought the outfit I've been itching to ditch would become my trademark one day? No biggie, just a moment of reflection. We all have our moments of nostalgia, don't we? And no snacks, just a little post-party treat. Can't let good food go to waste. Actually, what I was getting at was, the present time seems to be aligned with our recent encounter with Lima in your memory. When she, as a shrew, was enslaving others with her powers. Now that you mention it, where do you think Ch2-Ph1 might be right now then? You've asked the right person. I'm practically a regular at the Mutual Aid Society. It's a group formed by people who worshipped Saha back in the days. But finding Saha herself is like trying to catch a shadow. I actually only got to know her later on. Well, maybe she was just trying to avoid me back then. Not a chance. Come on, don't be so blunt. At least leave some hope for entropy. In fact, there might still be some vital clues tucked away at the Mutual Aid Society. Then, just calling a spade, as always. Here we are, the Mutual Aid Society. Looks like the usual crowd's gathering. Let's move in closer and see what they're talking about. Look over there. What? Lantern! Let's get out of here, right now, before it's too late. Isn't it just a memory? Shouldn't it be safe? Right. Sorry, my bad. I panicked and it completely slipped my mind. Based on the investigation report left in the room, this is where you last went. The girl twirled the pen in her hand, letting it dance before her fingers until the tip precisely touched the final word on the report. With a soft sound, the gradation on the pen quickly darkened by the ink to a tricky value. The ink has dried for 3 days now. Though you occasionally ventured alone, this time it took too long. She sighed, returning both the investigation report and the pen to her belt, then retrieved the monocle from the same spot. After brief adjustments, she glanced over to the group not far away. They gathered around the campfire and radiated warmth and happiness. Those eyed Norberto from the auction house, Arena, the mixologist, and even old Yuan from the medicine shop. Looks like this society has some serious allure. Scudder, could you be one of them? Does she actually have a wonder bag on her waist? Correction, it's a storage belt, a standard organizer for all lantern members. Bingo! You just saw how the pen works in action. Let's talk about this monocle. It happened to be one of Lantern's go-to gadgets. Simply put, it highlights whatever the wearer focuses on. If Lantern uses this discerning gaze to lock onto someone without any obstruction, the target will appear as a vivid red figure in her vision, and if it's an object, it still stands out. No wonder she can detect us in the darkness. They're like a pair of night vision goggles. Seeing it like this, we better replicate them one by one later just in case. Prudence is a virtue. Norberto, do you know Scotty? The man seemed dazed for a moment before snapping out of it. Are you talking to me? Yeah, do you know Scudder? Scudder.
斯卡德，抱歉。
Sorry, there are just too many people here. I'm
我有
blanking
点
out.
想不起来。
那么你见过一个
In that
40多岁的
case,
男人吗？
have you seen a man
他
in
蓄
his
着胡子，
40s,
脸
bearded,
上有刀疤
with
和很
scars
重的
on
黑
his
眼圈。
face, and heavy
3天
dark
前来过这
circles
里。
under his eyes? He was here 3 days ago.
还是
I still
想
can't
不起
remember
来，
because,
因为大
you
家
know,
都
everyone
没
feels
什
the
么区
same
别。
here. After receiving this vague response, there was a hint of impatience on Lantern's
别
face.
担心，
Don't
如
worry,
果这是你
if
想
this is
要
the
找的
person
人，
you want to find,
那么
I'll help you.
我会帮你。不过，
But
请再
please
给
give
我一些
me some
时
more
间。
time.
那
Well
就拜托
then,
你仔细想
please
想
do
吧。
think it over carefully.
他这会儿
She's
态
being
度还挺好。
surprisingly polite right now.
是
Yeah,
啊，
and only
也就
now
这会
though.
儿了。啊？先礼后兵，
Courtesy first,
这是
violence
邓的工作态
later.
度。
That's Lantern's approach.
只不过
But from what
从
I
我
know
对他
about
的了解
her,
来看，
she only
他恪
adheres
守
to
礼节的时
courtesy in the
间，
beginning.
也像只有某件事刚刚开始的时刻。你见过一个
Have you seen a
叫斯
man
卡德
named
的男人
Scudder?
吗？他40多，
He's in
蓄
his
着胡子，
40s, with a beard,
脸上有刀疤
scars
和
on
很重的
his
黑眼
face,
圈。
and heavy
3
dark
天前来过
circles
这里。
under his eyes. He was here 3 days
没听
ago.
说过。
I haven't heard of him. I just joined the Mutual Aid Society yesterday. Then have you
见过
met
萨拉
Sarah
佩姆吗？
Palm?
萨拉佩姆。哦，
You mean
你
the
是
High
说会手
Lady?
大人啊？
Not
还
yet.
没呢。看我的引
But
路
my
人
guide
说，
said,
只
as
要
long
潜
as you
心以
wait
待，
piously,
结合
the
之
light of
光，
union will
自会
shine
照
upon
于
you.
己身。老袁，
Oh,
你见过
Yuan,
斯卡德
have
吗？
you seen Scudder?
我没有。
I haven't.
怎
It's
么是
you.
你？你
Are
也
you
想
trying to
加入互
join
助
the
会
Mutual
吗？
Aid Society? It's
没见过也没
okay
关
if
系。
you haven't met him. I
我
thought
以为斯
Scudder
卡
was
德是这里
regular
的常
here.
客。他前些天还跟我提了一
He
嘴这里
mentioned
不
this
错，
place a few days ago,
所以我就
so I
想来
wanted
看
to
看
see
这
what's so
互助会
great
究竟
about
好
this
在哪
Mutual
儿。
Aid Society. You know, at my
应
age,
该也知
two
道，
things I'm most worried about
活到这个
are
岁数，
dying and the
最担心
person
的
who's always
无非是
been
两
by
件
my
事，
side
一
dying
件
before me.
是自己离去，另一件是始终陪伴在自己身边的人先自己一步离去。现在想来，
Now that I
一
think
切都
about
因
it,
我而起，
everything started
是我
because
的
of
恐惧
me.
催生了影子。
My fear gave birth to
良心的小
shadows
事，
which harmed Ting.
如果
If
我
I'd
能
been
再
a little
勇敢一点，
braver, would
一
things
切
have turned out
是不是会
differently?
变得有所不同呢？
The old man closed his eyes, and tears began trickling down his face.
可
I'm
我
a
终究
coward.
是个懦夫，想随妻
I
子而
wanted to
去，
die with my
却
wife,
没勇气
but lacked
寻
the
死；
courage to do so.
想逃离
I
琥珀
wanted to
街，
escape Amber Street,
却舍
but
不得儿孙。
didn't bear to leave my children and grandchildren behind.
到最后，
In the end,
我也
I
只
could
能
only
瘫在
sit
我
in
那
my
张摇
rocking
椅上，
chair and count the
数着
moldy
天花
spots
板
and
的霉
stains
点
on the
和
ceiling.
脏污度日。但现
But
在，
now,
一
everything is
切都
different.
不同了，
Do you understand?
你明白吧？
Because of the Mutual
因
Aid
为了
Society,
解了互助会，
everything
一切
is different.
都不同了。在这里，
Here,
宁静
tranquility is
触
within
手可
reach.
得，
Hope
希
is
望
abundant.
浮石皆
And
是，
everyone I meet
遇
is
到
as
的每
kind
一个
as
人
Ting.
都如小婷一般善良。不，
No, they
他们
are.
就是
They are
就是
Ting.
小婷。
Otherwise, Who else would chat with a miserable old man like me and forgive my cowardice so
谁又能
graciously?
如此宽容地接纳我的怯懦？因为他们，
Because of
我
them,
不再孤
I'm
独，
no longer
还
alone,
重新收获了
and I've
温
once
暖与
again
爱
found
意。
warmth and love.
而我需要
All
做
I
的
need to do is
也
close
只
my
是闭
eyes,
上眼
pray
睛，
silently,
尽心
and
祈
feel the
祷，
blessings
感
brought
受
by the
结
union.
合带来的馈赠。这就是
That's how good the
互
mutual
助
aid
会的
society is,
好，也
and
是它
everything it
带
has
给
brought
我
to
的
me.
一切。你
Do you
明
understand?
白了吗？
谢谢。
Thank you. I see it now.
我有不好的
I
预
have a
感。
bad feeling. We can't change what
咱
happened
也
in the
没法
past.
阻止这过去的事儿啊。爷，
Have you
这边
seen
就有斯卡
Scudder?
德。
没见过。
No, I haven't.
你来吧
Say, since
有
you're
人介绍
here, do you
吗
want to learn about the mutual? Before the man could finish his words, she swiftly moved behind him and pressed the barrel of the gun against his waist.
在大声尖叫之
Imagine a
前，
bullet churning in
你
your
可以想
stomach
象子
before
弹
you
在肚子
scream.
翻搅的感觉。
Good. Now, can you remember seeing a middle-aged man with a beard, scars on his face, and dark circles under his eyes?
脸上有刀疤和黑眼圈的中年男性。他叫
The man's name is Scudder.
斯卡德。
I really haven't seen him.
别仔细想
Think
想，
carefully, okay? Or you can take me to Sahapam, your high
你可以
lady.
选择直接带我去见你们的会首，瑟拉佩姆。
I'll take you to the guide. He must know where Sahapam is.
他一定知道斯拉佩姆在哪儿。
The guide. Are you planning to deal with me like you
你
did
打
with
算像对付
Scudder?
斯卡德那样，再对付一遍我？
No, ma'am. You've got the wrong person.
我想起
I
来了，
remember now. I'll take you to him.
要是再好，
Wonderful.
当然，
If you dare play any tricks. Tricks? What do you mean?
是什么？
Actions that are hard for others to
原来
notice.
如此。
I see. It seems I've been doing just that all
一直在做
along.
这样的事。
Sorry, I got lost in my thought again.
我又沉浸
Please
在自己的
follow
世界
me.
了。请跟我来。
这么说来，
Speaking of
瑟
which,
拉佩姆她
Sahapam.
是不是已经出现
She
了？
has already appeared. It couldn't
已
be
经
more
再明显
obvious.
不过了呢。我没骗你
See,
吧
I wasn't lying.
嗯
However, with Scudder's current state being clear to us, the suspense in this
这
memory
段
has
回忆的
diminished
悬
quite
疑
a
性
bit.
倒是少了许多。你瞧，
See?
斯卡德，你没事吧
Are you okay? The man named Scudder didn't respond.
斯卡德，
Scudder, do you want me to stop the killing with more killing, or would you prefer if I drag you away? The man named Scudder remained silent. So she raised the gun.
我再给你
I'll
5秒
give。you 5 seconds.
5，
5.
苏雀，
She won't shoot, will she? If she were to shoot, how could Scudder still enjoy his retirement on Amber Street?
你还想
How
沉
long
默
will you
多
stay
久
silent?
瑟拉佩姆我一直
I've
在
been
和你
talking
说
to
话
you
呀
this whole
姐
time.
姐。运动时分泌的多巴胺能让人心情愉悦，当然，小小的超越自我时也一样。
Hi, welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with? This time we brought you a gift. Look, sweet special cat food. Great! I was planning to give the kitten some extra treats. Thank you. Don't mention it. By the way, Miss Sweet seems quite fond of your store, isn't she? Well, maybe it's because I've been asking her for tips on making fancy coffee lately, and we seem to have hit it off. Have you ever heard Sweet saying things like, "What's infused in the coffee isn't cream, but the soul of the barista"? But I never thought she'd go out of her way to make cat food for me. She isn't really a cat person after all. But she does have some cat-like personality. Now, what's that saying? Ah, yes, like poles repel each other. She's just joking around. Not every cat behaves that way. Besides, Sweet is more like a dog than a cat. Just don't tell her I said that. Welcome, dear customer. I'm thrilled to see you. Let's start with a warm hug. Yulia, there's no need to be so friendly every time. What do you mean? If you bring customers to the store, you're like a long-lost sibling to me. You must be Entropy's companions. Welcome. I can tell just by the look that you are extraordinary individuals. Do we stand out that much? Of course, I can read people. You all have the potential to be future leaders. I have some books specifically tailored for you. Okay, you can start the hard sell, Yulia. We're not here for books today. We're here to feed the cats for Sweet and Angie. Oh. Sorry about that. We'll come back and browse properly next time. Sure thing. Don't forget to visit us often. Lillian, Aaron, and Zalia, it's time for dinner. So you're good with people and with cats. I often use this place as my study room, so I've gotten quite familiar with them. Come here. Let me give you a chin rub. Wanna come and pet them too? Oh, okay. Wow, they're so well behaved. They seem to be very fond of you. Have you ever had cats before, Halia? No, I haven't. I have rigorous training sessions and often go on field missions, leaving me with little time to take care of little ones like these. As for those around me, well, the squad leader does have a cat as a pet, but I'd say it's more of an arch nemesis than a companion. It always managed to knock us down in the training room. Earthlings really have it tough. Angie, all the cats have been fed. Great! As a token of my appreciation, please take this dessert. It is designed by Sweet for antique ink, not for sale yet, you know. I look forward to your support in the future too.